a couple more thoughts in follow-up to my video that I did yesterday about my frustrations with renting an electric car. It's not the car itself. I mean, I think the acceleration on a small electric car is far better than an equivalent economy class gas-powered car. So in that sense, I think the electric car is a huge win. But the big thing for me that was missing is the infrastructure to support the car. The idea that I would have to wait and only be able to recharge the power at a rate of roughly 12 miles for every hour of charging, or at least that's the way the math worked out for when I was charging it at the charging station that I used, means that I gotta wait a pretty long time. If the thing is near zero capacity and the average distance that it can go is 85 miles, then that's a fairly significant wait time. That's almost a full work day in order for it to recharge, and that assumes that a charging station would be available to me for the length of a full work day. I mean, I suppose overnight, although then you have to have charging at the place you live, and I live in a condo complex, so I can't have a charging station installed in my own personal garage where I currently live, and I think there are many people in the US who would fall into that same scenario. And the other thing was the need to be very thoughtful about the level of comfort that you're okay with having in the car while you're driving. For instance, the heat or cooling uses additional power, and that's going to draw the power down faster. So you have to think about, do I want climate control on? You have to think about, do I want to listen to the radio? I mean, radios don't typically use that much power, but the big screen that displays all the radio stuff inside the Chevy Spark EV uses probably more power than the actual speakers and all the in-car entertainment system really requires. And even things like automatically deciding whether the lights are on or not. Lights use power. And so there's all these things that add up to you're going to draw more power faster. And you need to pick a route that isn't necessarily the fastest route, it's actually the shortest route, because with an electric car, the idle time doesn't waste as much power as idling with gas would waste in a gas-powered car. And so maybe you have to forego getting somewhere faster and instead opt to take the shortest distance-wise route and possibly therefore accepting a longer travel time route. And so I think until we figure out how to overcome the infrastructure, having enough charging stations that charge fast, and overcome the idea that there needs to be some excess capacity available for all of the creature comforts that we've come to know and love in our cars, and then also the idea that we need all of these things to be there and ready when we need them, is a long ways coming for the electric car market, for it to be able to be truly adopted in a mass market fashion in the like 20K range cars.